All right, bro. When you ready, I introduce the shit. You good? So this the first episode of Vino with Bino. Man, I'm super excited, man. I got my first guest of 2025. My first guest, man, my brother. Man, I don't know what. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Vino with Bino. Y'all know what time it is. Only one way to do it. I got my brother in the building, man. My barber, my brother, but also just a nigga from the city. Mill Will that inspired me to this day. You know what I mean? Just who he is as a person. So I don't know what people call you. I know what I call you, but you got so many different names, bro.
Cool the Barber.
Cool the Barber. Cool the Barber. That's what we know him by. Bro, I got so many questions, bro, to ask you, bro. Just about man, bro, just pretty much everything. First of all, bro, how you even get started with cutting hair, bro?
Well, it's a guy in my neighborhood. The name I'm gonna say his name, Jamal Nuruddin, Top Class Barbershop.
And where you from? You from
Milwaukee?
From the mill. That's a fact. 414.
He had a barbershop in the neighborhood, and I went in there with my other friend, and I was just in awe of how it was. So I just asked him, "Can I get a chair in there?"
And he let me come in there. That's hard.
He let me get a chair. He gave me a price, and I just based my thing after that.
That's hard, bro. That's hard. How long you been cutting hair, bro?
Oh man, it feel like I started just yesterday.
The crazy part is though, bro. I feel like, bro, every time you cut, I feel like you feel like this your first time.
Oh yeah.
Because the reason I say that is how crispy you keep a motherfucker, and like how you able to like really like relate to your to your clients, man. Like
family.
You know what I'm saying? Like
family.
Yeah, exactly. And it ain't a lot of barbers that know how to do that. I feel like, bro, you really know how to relate to all your clients, no matter what walk of life they come from, no matter if they corporate, no matter if they hood, street, ball player, kid. It's like you make everybody feel welcome, bro. And that's a different type of understanding, bro. Like that's difficult to do. It ain't as easy as people may think it is, man. So, cause I done seen you do it so many countless times, man. I'm like, dog, this nigga a pro at what he do. You know what I mean? So that lets you know that, oh yeah, he got longevity in this. You know what I'm saying? He been doing this for a long time.
And credit to God.
Yeah. Bro, like to be honest with you, bro, there's so many levels to you, bro. Like I feel like you a whole legend from where we from, Milwaukee. You a whole legend. But I'm on some real shit, bro. But I feel like, bro, you a whole nother legend out here in AZ. You create a whole nother legacy for yourself out here. So
blessings from God.
That's a fact. You already know. Blessings, man. We always gonna give honor to the Most High. How you feel like your experience been so far out here?
Oh man, it's been a wonderful journey. My mother, which I always call her Angel, it was just one question. She said, "Why don't you try to do something different? How would it be if you went to Arizona?" I never even looked at anything about Arizona.
That's crazy.
So I came here. It seemed like she had it all mapped out. I got it. I came to the downtown area of Old Town, Scottsdale, and I've been cutting every day since then. And really, it's not a job to me. It's really my responsibility to keep all my family, cool and crispy.
And that's exactly what niggas need. Niggas need crispy. You know how many times I leave the barbershop, and I don't think a lot of people understand what it takes to be a barber, but how many lives that you able to impact. What I mean by impact is, bro, you know what I mean? Niggas get in this chair, bro, knowing they feel nigga can't pay no bills. Nigga may not be the best father he want to be. He may not be the best person he want to be. But when you got an opportunity to get out this chair, when you get a haircut, that changed everything about you. That changed everything about your morale, your confidence. You could just tell a nigga, man, hey, listen, dog, I'll take your hoe. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's how, when you Christmas, that's how you feeling. You like, shit, nigga, I can take over the world with a fresh cut. So, so many people rely on you to keep them afloat, keep them like feeling good. You know what I'm saying? Like you a lifesaver at the end of the day, bro.
Oh, man, it's all blessings to God, man. For real.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. How do you feel knowing that you got a big responsibility to maintain not only people's image, but like, man, you like a therapist. Being a stylist, being a barber, you like a therapist. You got to hear so many people problems and issues, and get the best feedback that you can give without being biased, but also make them feel good about their situation. How difficult is that, though, bro?
Well, it ain't really difficult to me because I feel like it's something I was called to do. I was born in Chicago, honestly.
Okay.
By way of Milwaukee.
What part? What part of Chicago?
The West Side.
West Side. Okay.
Based on Costner Avenue in K-Town, basically.
Okay.
So I basically grew up with my grandmother. She had she had clientele. Basically, her clientele was family that she felt a responsibility to just keep them groomed, keep them curled up.
Yeah.
So I grew up with that. I grew up with clientele always around me, whether it was my mother doing something or it was my grandmother. My grandmother worked. She was a housekeeper, and by the evening, she was a hairstylist.
So it's easy for you to put in there what you're saying, bro. It's easy for you to pour into people because shit, you not seen that shit your whole life.
I've seen it my whole life. It's crazy. It's secondhand too.
Yeah, it's secondhand too. You know how to really navigate with people with, you know what I'm saying, to make people feel good.
Mm-hmm.
It's more than just cutting a person hair. It's about really like building up their confidence when you're doing it.
For real.
That's real, bro.
When I it's building their confidence and it's building mine. So it gives me purpose. Just keeping it real.
That's dope. That's dope. That's hard, bro. That's hard. How old was you when you did your first cut?
Well, I did play basketball. So after I finished playing basketball, I got into cutting hair, and that was I don't know. Was it 98?
98.
Man, that's a long time ago.
That's crazy.
Man, that's crazy. I was thinking about what movie was out.
That's crazy. 98?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Shit, bro.
I just exposed myself, but it's cool. As I I've been doing the same thing. Basically I have clients around the world now from just being in the areas I've been in.
Yeah.
I've been in good areas. Like I've been cutting on busy streets my whole life. I've been in the window, my whole life, my whole career actually. And that's a blessing itself. And I guess it's just me and God and my client in the window.
That's dope. That's dope, man. If anybody know you, they know shit. It's a family business. You know what I mean? So, my sister, your sister, Leia, man. How has it been, being a role model for her? Because you started this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Well, outside of your, your grandmother, your mom, but you the next person to follow when it comes to, this shop stuff. So how was that? Making sure that she walked the right path and she do the right thing, and also she do it better than you. That's really the goal.
She does. Well, man, it's been a blessing. I never thought about my sister following in my footsteps.
Yeah.
But she did, and she's doing it in an excellent way. She's doing it the lady, the female version.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Man, I really, I don't know, man. I'm kind of tongue tied on that because, My sister, she amazes me like every day, man. She's so business. You know, I can't say too much about it. You know.
Yeah, but you can tell. You can tell. I mean, just by being in the shop. You know, I've been coming to you for a long time. You can just tell just by being in the shop that your sister, she's really, she really modeled everything after you. You know what I'm saying? The way she carry herself, the way she, you know what I'm saying? It may be done in, you know, in a different fashion, but you can tell. You can tell you gave her a lot of game. You can tell she loved that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you can tell, man.
Man, all blessings to God, man. And my sister, it's an unbreakable bond. You know, man. Like I said, I think my mom put this together. It's something that she just put together, man. You know, other than that, it's God. My mom was a very God fearing, you know, lady. You know, she made us God fearing. All things are possible through God.
Man, dog, man. Rest in peace of mom. I got the opportunity to meet mom a couple times, man.
Yeah.
A great soul, man. She always had a smile on her face. Every time I see it, she had a smile on her face.
Yeah. She loved that, man. She loved that. We all had repeat clients, and we call repeat clients family. You know, the weekends, man, is always a party in downtown Scottsdale. Who would ever think that a brother and a sister
That's a fact.
would bring together people from all over? Let me see, Detroit, Chicago, California, Memphis. Man, I can't even name them all,
people.
man.
Yeah, man.
But
y'all done impacted so many people.
yeah, and they all come together here, and they all become friends throughout Arizona. You know.
Hey, and listen, that's not getting twisted. This ain't the easiest real estate to get. You know what I mean? So, and you know, bro and sis been here for so many years now. You know them for being here in Scottsdale and making the impact that they make, man. And you know, being the, you know, the amazing vibrations that they are, man. So, you know, for y'all to still be here after so many people that came and went, that's a testament to y'all hard work, but also that's a testament to who y'all are as people too, though.
Oh man,
that's a fact.
We appreciate that, man.
Yeah, that's a fact, man.
Yeah, and we don't do nothing but meet good people along the way. Even if they bad, they become good with the body of people that we, you know, that we congregate.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Bro, what's your goals in this industry, bro? Like, you know, cutting hair, bro, doing what you do. What's the I wouldn't say the end goal, but what's like the 5 year plan? Like, man, like, I mean, because you already done, you know, you done had shots, you know, cut everybody hair from ball players to actors to movie stars to this, that, and the third. What's next for you in this industry?
Well, what's next for me? I think I would like to get more of a YouTube presence. I would like to show people my style. I actually, me and my guys in Milwaukee, I don't know. I don't want to say we started the chalk line, and the chalk line actually is something to show you that we didn't take your line in back. You got other people that's painting on stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And it's just
I never knew where that came from.
Yeah, it came from shout out to Sam, you know, Barber Boys, Milwaukee. That's my brother.
That's
we all brothers, Barber Boys. You know, I just so happened to come down here to the desert, you know, because my mom, she said she wanted me to do something different. So I brought the Barber Boy style down here for crooked fingers, you know.
That's a fact. Yeah. That's a fact. You know what, bro? We know all the barbers out here. You connected to them. We all connected to them some way, somehow. Bro, don't nobody cut like you. And I ain't just saying that, bro, because you cut my hair. But, you know, it's a lot of people that we know of the same cloth, bro. You the only barber that cut like you. You know what I mean? I feel like you ain't taking nobody else's style. You do what you comfortable doing and what you're able to do. And that shit stand out. You know what I'm saying? And that's a testament to all the clients that you got though.
I appreciate that. All my family members are movie stars. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here enhance their roles. That's all it is.
That's a fact.
And it really started from 12 o'clock to 2 in the morning when I first got down here because I didn't know a soul. So I had to implement different marketing skills. So I was really called the barber's barber because I would usually cut from 12 in the afternoon to 2 in the morning when the clubs were going. And I just had major success that way. and that's how that's how I got the family that I got.
So you got the clientele you got, man, but you know, being available when needed. That's hard, bro. You know what, bro? I mean, you know, that's called a square, the circle, bro. You're a celebrity barber. You know what I'm saying? You're a celebrity barber, that's for sure. You may not have the presence that you want on YouTube and all that, but if you're in AZ, if you're in Milwaukee, you know who Cool the Barber is. That's without a doubt. You know what I mean? And you up there with the top guys here in AZ for sure. I always want to know, bro, because you cut street niggas hair, you cut ball players, you cut corporate guys. Why? You know, tell me this, bro. Why do you think street niggas want to be ballers and ballers want to be street niggas? What you think that come from?
Man, I don't know. I guess it's YouTube for one.
Okay.
It's the entertainment, man. You know, it's so crazy. I'm in Scottsdale. I know a lot of well-off people. Well-off people, just like he said, they want to be bad because they want to be validated. Then you got the I ain't rich, but you got the people that's don't have money, but they want to look like they got the money to attract money. I'm gonna say that. That's what I notice about people that don't have money. They might look like they got everything on them to attract people to get the money. So I see the signs.
That's fact.
You know,
that's a fact. That's a real fact, bro. That's absolutely a fact right there, man. How do you stay successful in this industry, this haircut industry, when there's so many, you know, people going viral for this and doing this? How do you stay relevant? How do you stay consistent? And how do you stay motivated? Through all the I can say through all the fuckery, through all the smoke and mirrors, how do you stay focused and make sure that you giving the best product out as a barber?
Man. You know what's so crazy? I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I actually thought this was gonna be hard, you know, but this my bro in the chair, and this is just normal conversations that we have
right now. Please.
So basically, everybody that I cut, we have something going on. You know, I'm one with all my clients. That's just what it is. All my clients make me. I'm really like on some transformer type of thing.
That's dope.
You know, because we all make, you know, this. I make, you know, I put my skills to the head, and you know, and create that style that they desire, and that's what makes everything complete. Because when they get done, they get to looking in the mirror and stuff. It made me feel like I did something of that hour that I was supposed to do. So that's my calling. It was either this. It was either this or playing the piano.
Hey, it's bars just dropped, yo. You check out to it. But yeah, man. I mean, bro, to be honest with you, all the time, both of us been in Stockdale. Seeing you coming from, you know, 7th Street to Scottsdale.
That's crazy.
You get what I mean? That was a long journey, bro. That's history, right?
Dang.
I ain't never heard anybody say anything bad about you as a person.
Oh man, appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? And bro, that's tough out here in this world that we live in. You know what I'm saying? From you being in Cornish and the Maserati, from the dread, from the penthouse to where you at now, bro. That's why I call you a legendary, man. That you legendary cool to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that should be your new name, legendary cool, because remember you get on a motherfucking movie.
Yeah.
And if you was close enough to watch the movie, you would know, oh man, this nigga did some shit nigga coming from Milwaukee, you gotta respect that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta respect it. So, my last question, bro, last but definitely not least, bro. What would you tell the 18-year-old you? The 18-year-old you. What advice would you give that person? Looking in the mirror and be like, man, like, what would you give that person, the 18-year-old you?
Whatever field you're in, you got YouTube out here. I keep saying YouTube. You got all this information out here. Go to that and study it night and day, all day, and you can be what you what you want to achieve for real. Anything you want to be, like, for real. So and stay positive. You know, going negative is only going to lead to negative things. If you're used to negative, you know what I'm saying? Then you always go back to the negative. you know. But I don't. In this new and this maturing stage that I feel like I'm in, I think positivity is the answer. You know, I think it go with the sunshine.
That's a fact. Hey man, that's a bar right there. The positivity go with the sunshine. And it's easy to be positive out here when you got the sun shining 300 days out the year.
Man,
You know, you got a choice to be positive or negative, and hopefully you choose the right choice.
man.
Knowledge is more powerful than belief. And I'm a
Yeah.
strong believer in that, man. You know, seek knowledge, and the happiness and everything that you want to accomplish in your life will come to you. You attract what you want in your life.
Mm-hmm.
You attract it. You know what I'm saying? You can do everything you want.
Yep.
If you have a positive mindset, all that shit that you can just conjure up in your mind, it'll come to you eventually.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, man, this was amazing having an opportunity, man, to speak with you, man, about your trials, man, and where you come from, man, what inspired you, what motivates you, and what inspired you to keep doing what you do now, man. So thank you again, man. To my brother, man, Cool the Barber, man. We're gonna do one more last cheers, man, for the road. Vino with Bino. And this is the first episode, but many more to come. Blessings, man. Make sure all things that you do, you make it a lifestyle.
Thanks.
Let's go.
We ain't even let Scotty up in there.
That's hard, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I can't wait. I can't wait to
Get a picture.